What is going on, guys? It's 269 here with another Destiny gameplay guide for you today. And firstly, I just wanted to go through the radar. So the radar is something that is crucial to PvP if you're going to be successful. There's a lot of information about it out there, but I kind of wanted to make a definitive video and include all the information that we have so far and how I've reacted to it in gameplay. The PvP radar is similar to what we have in Halo, but it's actually split into quadrants. So in Halo you had dots on the map to represent enemy players, but in Destiny you actually have quadrants to represent where the player is. This means it's slightly more hard to actually discern where players are and pick up on where they are, because they could be anywhere within that specific quadrant. But it is a lot useful like it is in Halo. It's just that it's a bit more balanced in terms of not knowing where the players are. So firstly, you can see that the players further out on the radar are represented as a kind of slight circle, semicircle on the outer blip of the radar. That means that the player's kind of 25 feet or longer away from you. Players further than that won't show up on the radar at all, but players closer than that will show up as a big quadrant or a filled in quadrant on the actual tracker. Players will constantly show up on the radar regardless of what they're doing. So if they're crouching, what happens is they actually slow down the blips on the motion, but they will still show up on the radar. There is no way in Destiny to not show up on the radar unless you're more than that 25 feet away out of the player's tracker. So if you're crouching, while it does help you reduce the ticks in between where you show up on the radar, you will still show up on the radar in other people's radar regardless of if they're moving or not. If you want to know if a player is on top of you, what you need to know is that the circle in the middle will highlight in a full circle in the middle, and then you know that the player is basically on top of you or 1 or 2 meters away. So spin around, do whatever you have to discern where that player is and take them out as fast as possible, because you don't want a player right next to you, obviously, when there's such dangerous weapons out there such as the shotgun and the fusion rifle, which will kill you in one hit. And don't forget that the Titans can like 2-punch you as well. So that's very dangerous situations to be in and scenarios to be in if you are on the radar and someone's directly close to you. But you can obviously use that to your advantage as well by kind of popping up on people, crouching around the corner, reducing your blip time, and surprising people with a shotgun. So that's one of the main misconceptions that there are about the radar, is that if you crouch it will actually keep you off the radar. That is not something that actually happens in Destiny. You will stay on the radar constantly, even if you're not moving. Players are constantly represented on the radar, especially when you're in a vehicle. You're represented as a large circle with a red dot, and that is constantly on the map. Vehicles have a higher kind of detection range, it seems, because of their large size. But that's kind of like the general gist of how to use the radar. A lot of the time I use it to scout out areas, kind of if you see one or more kind of semicircle slice light up, then I know to be kind of wary of players, that there are going to be a lot of players in the distance. So I take my time with the next engagement and try and pick off one and reduce those targets as quickly as possible, so I have the greatest chance of having a good combat scenario and making through that next fight. Anyway guys, that was a quick video on the radar. I kind of just wanted to go over everything that I kind of know and just drop it in. I'm going to leave the rest of the gameplay actually running in the background, so enjoy it if you want to watch. It's definitely a good gameplay that I get. There are quite a few deaths where I should have been watching my radar and I didn't, but you can kind of get a key example of how I use the radar. I generally look at the radar after every engagement. I reload and hopefully look at the radar to see if there's anyone behind me. Even mid-combat, I kind of, if I've killed someone, look immediately at the radar to see who to engage next and turn around immediately. It's all about prioritization of targets and making sure that you can kill them as fast as possible with minimizing the danger to you and your health. Anyway guys, I'm going to close it up now. For me, watch the rest of the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Arekkz Gaming for daily gaming goodness. Thanks for watching. Laters.
Zone B neutralized. Enemy captured Zone C. Zone B secure. Zone B lost. Enemy captured Zone B. You neutralized Zone C. Zone C captured. Zone A lost. Zone B neutralized. Enemy captured Zone A. You captured Zone B. Zone C lost. Enemy captured Zone C. Zone B lost. Zone C neutralized. Heavy ammo inbound. You captured Zone B. Zone C secure. Heavy ammo available. Zone C lost. Enemy captured Zone C. You neutralized Zone A. You captured Zone A. Zone B lost. You captured Zone B. Zone A lost. Enemy captured Zone A. Zone C neutralized. Zone C secure. You neutralized Zone A. Zone A's captured. It's yours. You control all zones. Enemy captured Zone B. This isn't a fight. It's a massacre. Zone C lost. Enemy captured Zone C. A single victory doesn't win a war, but it's a start. Good work.